Good Wednesday morning, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather. Let's take a look at current conditions currently across the area, and we're going to take a look at today's forecast and talk a little bit more about what could be in store for the rest of the forecast. We could have another chance of severe weather. Not a big risk, but we do have a chance of severe weather coming up Thursday. Rainy forecast continues throughout this weekend. And we do have a brief cool down coming before we warm back up, but that's after today. So let's take a look at current conditions currently across the area. You are seeing mostly cloudy skies right now. We did have some fog earlier in some areas, but if you look here, you kind of have these brief areas of maybe some light cloud cover according to satellite. So you may be getting some sun in those areas, but really mostly cloudy type day currently, and that looks to continue really throughout the day today. When we take a look at radar, rain is actually going and out of the way for today. Really for today, I do think we could. There's possibly a chance that we may see a isolated shower or storm overnight tonight, but that's on the lower end. But if we look at radar, clear conditions currently. Looking at current temperatures, and they're warming up nicely as of 9:50 this morning, up around, and this was updated at 10:15, up around 76, 77, 75 degrees in some of these areas, and already up to 76 in Mount Ida, and in the lower 70s and across other portions of the area. So we are starting to warm up nicely, and that's going to continue throughout today, and we're going to see highs as we progress throughout the day today. They're going to be going into the really into the mid 80s. I think a lot of areas are going to see the mid 80s right there near 85 or the lower 80s. I'm not even going to rule out the possibility of some of us getting near 90 degrees across far southern Arkansas. I think some of these highs could have been a little warmer, but I didn't want to go a little cooler than what we have been going here recently, because here recently it's not been able to reach as high here recently, but still a nice warm day on hand. Highs in the upper to mid 80s, maybe even close to 90 degrees across far southern Arkansas here. As you can see, 87 degrees potentially down there in Texarkana and Magnolia, 86 across Camden, Fordyce, El Dorado areas, then right there around the 85 to 83 degree range across the rest of the coverage area. And then with that cloud cover, we're not going to cool down a whole lot. Overnight lows, much like today or much like last night, are going to be in the 60s. It is going to be kind of humid out there today. Dew points are going to be in the 60s, potentially in the 70s for dew points. So definitely a humid day out there today as we continue into today. But overnight lows are going to be in the 60s there as well, and maybe even the upper 60s and maybe near 70 degrees down there in Texarkana. So let's get ready to take a look at tomorrow's severe weather outlook. We did have some changes. The slight risk has got trimmed back to more of just a corner or a portion of southwest Arkansas. At this time, as of recording this, there is not a tornado threat with this, and we'll show you this here in just a minute. But we do have that slight risk there for the Mena, Derricks, just north of Nashville, D. Queen areas, down to Foreman, and those areas in northeast, parts of northeast Texas and southeast Oklahoma. Then you have that marginal risk elsewhere, that green color. The green color is that, once again, that marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. It's a very low end severe weather threat, but it still means that there's a chance of severe weather. Then we have the 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, the slight risk, which is still on the lower end, but still you need to monitor it closely. And with that, I don't think this isn't a really big chance of severe weather, kind of like kind of like yesterday's severe weather threat was. It wasn't a big threat, and thankfully yesterday's moved a little further to the north, but we did have severe weather up in Iowa and portions of that area, but thankfully it missed us for the most part down here. But we did have some storms that did produce hail last night across portions of the area. But once again, this one kind of looks more like a damaging wind and large hail threat. This is our damaging wind outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. As you can see, that yellow color there, which is where that slight risk is at, is your 15% or your medium damaging wind outlook for the potential there. And then the brown color is your low end 5% chance. Basically, those percentages means there's a 5% chance than normal of seeing a damaging wind gust or something of that nature there as well. So still needs to be monitored, but once again, it's not a super high risk. I really think this is going to be more of a damaging wind, large hail threat. I don't think it's going to be something at this time that's really, I think the timing is going to help us out a lot with it coming in. It looks to be coming in later in the evening there on Thursday. We could have some rain chances throughout the day there on Thursday, but I really think it's going to be more of that into that evening time frame there as we head into your Thursday. We'll keep a close eye on it and keep you updated. But then taking a look at the tornado outlook, as you can see, there's not any tornado outlook, or there's not any colors on here. That's because there's not a tornado outlook for our area. It's more for basically it's going to be a large hail and damaging wind threat. The tornado outlook's more across northern portions of Arkansas, northeast portions of Arkansas and Missouri. The last time I seen that, but once again, we're going to be watching for the main threats of large hail and damaging wind gusts. Then your hail outlook, it's low across the area, as you can see that brown color there as well, and that 15% medium risk area is farther off over there in Texas and Oklahoma. So once again, really watching for the damaging wind potential and large hail threat. It's not a big threat, and there's a chance not everybody's going to see rain, kind of like yesterday. It was more of a, if you seen it, you got some rain. If you didn't, then you missed out and probably had cloudy skies there as well. But once again, we'll watch it and keep you updated closely. We'll have multiple updates as we get closer to this, and we'll keep you updated. But taking a look now at the 6-day forecast throughout this time frame. Once again, today, mostly cloudy skies with a west wind of around 5 miles per hour, turning to the south in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies there. Few peaks of sun could be possible with highs right there around 85 degrees. Overnight lows are going to be right there around 64. Partly sunny skies throughout the day tomorrow on your Thursday, with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening there as well, with that slight risk for the chance of severe weather, slight to marginal risk there. South wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 15 miles per hour. 30% chance of rain increasing to 60% as we head into the evening. Then on Friday, northeast wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour possible, with an isolated chance of thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy skies look to stick around. Temperatures are going to start to cool down as we head into this weekend with highs in the lower 70s there, right there around 30% chance of rain. 30 to 20% chance of rain there, with overnight lows right there around 52 degrees. Then as we head into Saturday, it really looks like rain showers will be possible with maybe a thunderstorm or two, with highs in the lower to mid 60s, overnight lows in the mid 40s, with a 60% chance of rain and isolated thunderstorms there once again. Then as we head into Sunday, isolated chance of some thunderstorms, 30% currently, with highs in the lower 60s, with overnight lows right there around 43 degrees there as well. And then as we head into Monday, sunny skies look likely. Probably mostly sunny skies, maybe a few clouds could be possible there, with highs in the lower 70s and overnight lows in the upper 40s there, with a 0% chance of rain. So we do have a brief cool down coming after we get through this warmer day today and Thursday, and then we will start to see a cool down here briefly, and we'll keep you updated on all that. We'll have the newest information tonight on the Facebook page with the newest 6-day forecast. Once again, going to monitor Thursday closely. We'll keep you updated with the newest information that we receive. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Stay weather aware for tomorrow as well. But enjoy the warmer conditions today. And as always, big thanks to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, and Fort Smith Therapy for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. Thank you as always, and have a good rest of your Wednesday. And once again, as always, thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.